Welcome to season 2 of Football Loan Podcast. Man, it's going to be an exciting season this season, and we're going to kick it off with
Max Allione.
Max Allione, man. So tell everyone about you, man. Where you from? What do you do?
Yeah, so thank you, Carol, for your invitation. I'm so proud to be with you today. My name is Maxime Allione. I'm from France. I'm 22 years old. I'm playing soccer in Stetson team.
Yeah.
I'm living in Toulon, in south of France, close to Marseille. Maybe some people are gonna know
Marseille
because of the football team.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to be here, bro.
Yeah, bro. So tell us where it all started, man. Back in France.
So yeah, when you are a young kid in France, especially in Marseille, you wanna play soccer,
Yeah.
So I grew up with this kind of mentality because of my father, because he was playing soccer as well. So yeah, I always say, when I start to watch the World Cup in 2006.
Yeah.
When the French, I remember they lost the final against Italy.
Yeah, yeah.
After this final, I was crying and I said to my mom, I wanna play football.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you?
At this time, I was 6 years old. I was very young, because honestly, my father wanted to be professional, but some of injuries he couldn't. So he said, if one day I'm gonna get a son, I prefer he's playing some other sports.
Yeah.
I'll start with judo and tennis.
Oh, really?
That's why. And after I said, no, I have to play soccer.
So play football, yeah, bro.
Play football. So after that, I was like, I want to play for professional. Sorry. So yeah.
Yeah. What was the first team you played for back after, at 6 years old you want to play?
I played in Racing Toulon. It was a small club in my hometown. After I played 5 years in the Sporting Toulon. During the 80s and 90s, this team was in the first division in France.
Yeah.
So it's a good club. And after, at 13 years old, I joined Marseille, Olympique de Marseille. It was a dream for me because, when I was 6 years old, I've been to the stadium with my father and my families. Yeah. So I am a big Marseille fan. So when they called me to play with them, after 2 seconds, I said, yes, I'm going.
Wow.
I signed a contract for 5 years. I stayed 5 years there. After I transferred to Ajaccio. As Ajaccio, they are in League One this year. After I played 6 months in Italy. But it was good because I grew up there as a person, but I didn't like that much, honestly.
Yeah.
After I came back to France to play next to my hometown in 4th division, and because of COVID, it was difficult to stay in France to playing because of this pandemic. You didn't know where you're gonna
end up.
So when I had some contacts with universities in USA, I said, it's time to go. So
and you chose Stetson?
I transferred to Stetson in 2020.
Wow. So did you ever play soccer when you were before you were like, you watched the World Cup and like, I want to play soccer? Did you ever play before that?
I played, in elementary school with some friends.
Yeah.
And,
but never serious, never.
Never serious, just to get fun,
Yeah.
And after the World Cup, I remember I was focused. I watched all the game. All the game, bro. And I remember in the French team you played with Zidane.
Yeah.
Barthez, Zidane, Thuram, so Thierry Henry too. So a lot of good players.
Yeah.
So after that, I remember I got a jersey from French team.
Nice.
So I was very very happy to maybe start a career.
Yeah.
So after that, I say to my parents, so
you want to play?
I want to play.
Yeah.
I want to play.
And then when you played for your first team, the first team in your hometown, what did you learn from playing for that team?
Honestly, in the beginning, so you are playing in small side.
Okay.
I remember I have one story. After maybe 2 training, when you are a kid, you don't know a lot of things about football. Yeah. So at the beginning, I said, maybe I'm gonna play in 11v11 in a big stadium, And I remember I went to my first game, and I played 5v5 I was like, whoa, what is it?
Yeah, what's this, man?
I want to play
11v11
in front of 5,000 people at least, you know. So yeah, it was good to, but you know, you learned, you know, how you have to make a control, passing. So yeah, I learned a lot of things, but it was fun. And you know, at this age, you are not thinking about doing a career or earning money, just fun, you know.
Yeah, just fun.
That's why I missed a lot of this period of my life.
Yeah. And then for that club, they taught you how to the basic passing, control, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
like
when you got older, what was the second team you said you went to?
Sporting Toulon. I was 10 years old when I joined them, and you know, you start to be more serious. You are going in tournaments.
Yeah.
You are playing against good team, good players. So I played 5 years there, and I start to maybe think about potentially career. You know,
really.
So yeah, after, you know, when you are in hometown, everybody know each other. So it's very fun to play with your friends.
Yeah.
So, but my last season, you start to, you know, when you play a game against some teams, some scouts of professional team are going to your game to see you. So, you know, you are playing with more pressure. So, and sometimes in your team, you can, I remember, for example, one of my old teammates got a tryout with AS Monaco.
Really?
Yeah.
Playing for your club at that time?
He was 12 years old, so he was so young. And you know, when it's not you,
makes you want to work.
Yeah, you say, I want to work. I want to be there. So you are starting some jealousy, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, it's good jealousy, sort of, right? Because you see your friend get that, and then you work more for it.
Yeah. I'm not talking about but you know, about you know, because I know in USA the mentality is totally different.
Yeah, it's totally different.
In France, you know, if you are going first before someone, this person can be jealous of you.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But me, honestly, when I saw him to going to Monaco, I say, oh, I'm so happy for him.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him, and I wanna do the same.
The same thing, yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. So after that team, after that club, you went to.
I went to Marseille.
Yeah. How was that? Like, how did they approach you?
I will explain you. So firstly, we were in 2012.
Okay.
Season 2012-2013.
Yeah.
I was playing with Toulon, and I remember this year I played left wing. I scored a lot of goals. So some scout of the team were talking with my father. OGC Nice, Montpellier as well, Toulouse and Marseille, and all these teams wanted to sign me a contract.
Yeah.
But you know, for example, Toulouse from my house it's 4 or 5 hours away, and Marseille it's 20-25 minutes. So I was thinking about that, you know, because when you're leaving your house and you live in an academy, sometimes, you know, sometimes it could be good, sometimes no.
Bad, yeah.
So if you are living not far from your house, you can see your parents, with your friends, family. So it should be better. And after, I think about my heart, and my heart for Marseille. It was
Marseille, big, bro.
Marseille. When Marseille called me, I couldn't say no.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, because when I was younger, I've been to the stadium. I told you, I got the jerseys, I know every players. So I've been to Marseille, and for me it was a big step, you know, because in Toulon it was small, and Marseille is one of the best clubs in Europe.
Yeah.
So everybody knows Marseille. So I was so proud, and but you know, for example, when I played in Toulon, I was one of the best in my team. Honestly, I was one of the best. But when I joined Marseille, I played with a lot of good players. You are not only the best.
The best player, yeah.
So I really start to be a hard worker when I joined Marseille when I was 13 years old.
And you were playing as a winger at that time?
When in Toulon, I played, you know, in middle field.
Yeah, in the middle of the field.
So I played as a left winger. But when I went to Marseille, They say, yeah, I prefer you to play as a left back.
Left back. Why did they prefer you to play as a left back more than a winger?
You know, 'cause honestly, I'm not a scorer.
Yeah.
So I prefer assist. So I like crosses. So when you are playing left back, you can get the ball in your 18, in your half, and after you can go forward, go up. So I prefer and after I always place this position. So that's why honestly.
Yeah. And you could defend good apparently.
I can defend good, yeah. So I work a lot of that because before I was as a winger, I played as a winger. So you are more focused on score, goal, assist. But boy, when you are left back, you have to think before.
Before defending first and then attacking after.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what are some things they did to make you guys to stay fit? Because playing a left back, man, in France, it's hard, bro.
It's hard. You have to run a lot and to get fit. After, honestly, it was my skill, one of my best skills to be fit. I can run a lot and I'm fast too.
Yeah.
So and honestly, after, if you wanna play at this position, you have to work every day. Honestly, it was because if you wanna play as professional at this position, you have to run a lot, to go going forward,
a lot,
back in defense. And you have to be fit.
So what are some drills they made you guys do back when you were at Marseille to keep you guys fit? Some practices and stuff.
For example, the preseason. We had in Marseille, when you are in this kind of team, you have a trainer, you have an athlete trainer, you have 2 assistant coach. So I remember we start the preseason in middle of July to be prepared to play the championship end of August. We had 6 weeks, around 6 weeks to be prepared, and we are training 2 times a day.
Wow,
2 times a day. Bro.
How many days a week?
5, bro.
So morning and night, or?
In general, it was early in the morning, around 7:48 a.m. to 10:15, and after you going to eat, take a long nap. Especially me, I love taking a nap. I had to, and after around 6 p.m. come back to the field and train. Normally on the morning is more athletic,
so like running.
You are going to the gym, biking too, going in landscape to work as well. And to do some coaching. And it's more with the ball during the night.
During the night practice. Wow.
Small side, finishing. So.
So when would you guys do schooling? Like, were you guys?
After in France, I know it's different than US.
In here,
But till my 18, I was always studying at school. I got my degrees in high schools. And for example, we had training on the morning. In the afternoon, we went to the school. So, but it was difficult to be a classic student, a normal student, because you are more focused on your career. So, but that's why I told you before, you have to be. It's good if you have your family next to you. And because sometimes it's hard when hard, even if you play bad games, for example, back to school after. Or bad training, for example, during the week.
It's on your mind, bro.
It's on your mind. And you have to say, the school it's important, because I will tell you after about my injury, my last injury. Sometimes, bro, you can be a good player, but because of injury, your career can stop like this.
Like that, bro.
So that's why all my, especially my mother, say, hey, Max, you have to make a good education, going to school.
And that's good too, because you're playing and you know that you off the field is school time, but those mistakes you make in practice or those mistakes you make in game, it could really mess you up.
That's why. So, but at this time we went to the school, but it was hard too, because we were almost all the team in the same classes with some other students. So when you are with your friends, especially your teammates. You are joking every time, so sometimes it's hard to be focused on the school. So but it was a very good time. I missed a lot this period of my life. I met a lot of friends, and one of my best friends right now, I met him in Marseille.
Oh, really?
So his name is Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I met him in Marseille. So sometimes you can you can meet the good people.
So morning practice, afternoon school, and then practice in the evening, nighttime.
During the preseason, yeah, it was 2 times. But after, when we came back
in
to
the
the school,
yeah.
in the regular season, when we came back to the school, with school and game in championship on the weekend, it was only one time per day. But maybe on the Wednesday, 2 times. It depends.
Depends on, okay. Yeah. Wow. So what are some like really like good memories you remembered and good like things you remember about playing for Marseille?
The good things about playing for Marseille, it was, Marseille, it's one of the best clubs in France. So it was famous around the world. So we went in a lot of tournaments to play around the world. Yeah. I've been to Russia 2 times, South Korea, Portugal as well.
Wow.
Guadeloupe, so...
Went to Guadeloupe?
Yeah, to play. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
A tournament, so, and... that's why it was amazing, because you are playing against a good team. I played against Tottenham, Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, PSG. So you are playing against maybe the future Messi or Ronaldo.
Exactly.
You never know.
You never know.
So it was amazing, and I really loved my times in Marseille.
Yeah. So you going to all those different countries, playing against all those different teams.
Yeah.
What are some things you remember from each of those cultures, like Russia, for example?
In Russia, honestly,
how was it over there? Yeah.
I've been 2 times in Russia. I remember one game. I was 15 years old. I played against Zenit St. Petersburg.
Oh.
And I was 15, and I was skinny, very skinny. And the guys in Russia, they are so strong.
They're strong, bro, and big,
so
man.
I have not my picture on this phone, but it's so funny. I was in duels with one player from Zenit. But I remember he killed me, bro. I swear, I fell. Because, he was so strong.
Yeah.
Honestly, he looks like maybe 20 or 22 years old.
But he's probably young, like same age as you.
Yeah, same age. So I remember it was, more... you remember with Marseille we play more with the ball, as technical.
More technical.
More technical. And them more with the physics.
Yeah, more physical.
More physical. So we lost 2-0. And after this tournament we lost in semi-final. Yeah, we lost against Benfica. Benfica Lisbon.
Yeah. Wow.
I think Benfica was one of the best team that I played against.
Yeah. Why? Why do you think they were so good?
They were so fast, bro. Their wingers, bro. I remember I was against one winger, and bro, he was so fast. I think right now he's playing professional. I cannot remember his name.
Yeah.
But bro,
he was really good.
Yeah, very good. And against Arsenal, I played against Saka. Buyako Saka.
Really?
And Ketia and Smith Rowe. They're playing in the first team right now.
Yeah, first team. Yeah.
And I remember we won 3-2 against them.
Against them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so you are playing with...
those top class players.
Top class players. So you can see where are you.
Yeah.
What you have to work
to get there.
To get there. So it was very good to play this kind of games.
Man. Now we talked about the good things about playing for Marseille. What are some challenges you had and some bad moments you had playing for Marseille?
Honestly, some worst moment in Marseille, my last season maybe, because all season I played every game. I was captain maybe 2 or 3 times in Marseille.
Yeah.
But my last season, my coaches got fired.
Got
fired. So they switch a coach, and it was difficult, honestly, when you are a soccer player, you have to adapt. So for me, it wasn't a problem to get a new coach.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, he said, "Yeah, Max, you're gonna be maybe the sub as left back." I said, "Okay, no problem. I'm gonna work, and when I'm gonna get a chance to play,
you're gonna play good.
Play good, and to show him that I'm the best."
Yeah.
and he never get me a chance to play. I remember when the left back was injured, the left center back played as left back. When the left center back plays left back, he got a red card. He put one midfield at this. I was like, yeah, that doesn't mean I'm not good.
Yeah.
Let's say he doesn't want me to play.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So it was bad, especially when you always played, and after, like this, but you are staying on the bench, working every day. I was very serious, I was focused. I got a personal trainer on
to keep pushing
me, So it was very difficult. Thanks to my father, I stayed focused on my goal.
Yeah.
And thanks to him, I'm still playing today, honestly, because it was a very bad moment, and you are thinking a lot, and that's why you have to stay strong in your mind.
Yeah, sure, mentally. Yeah. And some people, like, I keep preaching this, they don't understand the impact coaches have on a player. Honestly,
if you sometimes I said to my friends, the coach is the most important.
And I believe that too.
Yeah, it's the most important, because you can be a good player, but for example, you know what? Maybe tomorrow I can play in professional team with one coach. Maybe I come back in maybe 4th or 5th division. Maybe I will not play because of the one coach. That doesn't mean I'm not good.
It means he doesn't like you.
Yeah, bro. So sometimes the career it can depend of the coach.
Yeah. What is like the playing style in France?
The playing style it's more like it's physical. For example, it depends after when you play in academy, it's more technical with the ball.
Yeah.
Tactical too. But after it depends. When I played in 4th division, I was I was 19 years old. I played with the senior team, and it was more physical. So you have to keep your play.
Yeah.
But get strong in the duel and like this.
Exactly.
But after, because in France you have a lot of good players. So it depends. But if I can say one thing, it's about technical.
Technical, right? Yeah, nice. So after leaving Marseille, what was the next team you went to?
The next team, it was Ajaccio. When I've been to Ajaccio, it was in 2017.
Was it still academy?
Yeah, still academy. I was 17 years old because I stopped my contract with Marseille and I joined Ajaccio. The difference with Ajaccio, because me, I was playing left back, and they put me as a left winger. So it's totally different.
Totally different, man.
Because me, I know, for example, why now in a modern football, the most important are the statistics,
Yeah.
And if you are playing left winger, you have to score a goal, assist. But me, sometimes I score a goal, but not that much.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was difficult to me to adapt. But it was good to play there because it's totally different. Ajaccio is a small island in the south of France.
Oh, really?
Between Italy and France.
Ah.
So, for example, to see my family.
It was far, right?
Yeah, it was far.
Yeah.
So, but it was good as well. And I stayed 1 year and a half there. My first year was good, honestly, because I grew up, I think, as a person, as a player.
Yeah. Why? Why do you think? Why do you think you grew up as a player? What some things that you experienced?
I was more older. I got my 18 there.
Oh, really?
My degrees at school. So my driver license there.
Hey,
so
a lot of things. Yeah.
So that's why I think it was one of good step on my life.
Yeah.
And I to see my families, maybe I saw my family maybe 2 times per month. It was not enough.
Yeah.
But you have to stay focused.
Yeah, stay focused.
And I was alone there.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my teammates, with friends, but alone, not with my family.
Exactly.
So that's why maybe I grew up there.
You grew up. Yeah, and that was the first time you were away from home for
Yeah, my first time.
Wow.
My first time. Because in Marseille I lived in academy, but each weekend I was able to come back to home. So to see my family, but on the weekend after a game I came back to the academy in Ajaccio. So I stayed there for a long time, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have anyone over there that took you in, like as a father figure or a mother figure?
I had one uncle there. So sometimes to going to the beach with him.
Yeah.
I was going to the beach to going to restaurant. So it was good.
Yeah.
Sometimes to say, okay, I'm stopping with the football side.
Yeah.
I'm more with I stay with him to take a breath, because you cannot be focused every time.
Every time you have to take a break.
Sometimes you have to take a break. So I stay with him. After I had a lot of friends, so we spent a good time. So it was so fun.
Yeah. And then after, what you said you got your degree over there?
Yeah.
I got my degree. What were you studying over there?
I studying marketing.
Marketing. You like marketing?
Yeah, I like marketing. It's my father is working in a driver in a BMW.
Oh.
So it's a lot of marketing stuff, and a business. So I always like this side. So I got my degrees and I'm happy. I'm happy to get it.
Nice. So after you went to that academy over there, what was the next step for you?
After when I was in Ajaccio, I started to play with the senior team.
As a winger?
As a winger, yeah. As a winger, and I trained 2 or 3 times with the pro team, the professional team. Yeah. And I played 2 times with the second team too.
Nice.
At 17 and 18 years old. But my second year, I signed 1 more year in Ajaccio after the World Cup. And but one coach switched too, so I was playing but not a lot.
Yeah.
So one agent called me and he said, I have a project for you in Italy. At the beginning I was not
too happy about
it because I wanted to stay in France. But after more reflection, I was like, maybe
be good for you.
Yeah, it could be cool. I'm gonna see a new culture, new country.
Yeah.
Italy is not too far from France.
Yeah.
So let's see. So that's why in January in 2019 I went to Italy to play.
Nice.
In fourth division.
And so before you went to Italy, the team you're playing with before that was your first time training with the first team, right? Training for first team. What are some things you learned over there that really opened your eyes and made you happy with the shift?
My first thing, it was good. Honestly, because you are playing with a professional team, so it's good, and you can see the step to push before to be a professional. And I talk with because I like to talk with older players to know his career, and so I talk with these players. And I learned a lot about how you can be a good professional. That's why after, as a player, not that much. Cause if you are playing with them, that means you are good enough. Good.
Yeah.
Good enough. But more as to improve.
Yeah.
To improve your play.
Yeah. So what are some things? So you said you asked him, So did you ever have a conversation where you asked them, like, what does it take to be a professional?
The most important is to stay focused on your goal.
Yeah.
You have to get some goals in your career. Honestly, you have to sleep well, eat well.
Yeah.
If you can get a personal trainer, it's good.
Yeah.
To keep pushing you. And after, keeping enjoying.
Yeah.
I think it's the one word that I remember. Enjoy.
Yeah.
You are in a football
game,
You are in a football field. Is to enjoy. Because when I start at 6 years old, it was to enjoy
and have fun
and play. Have fun.
Yeah. You have to have fun.
You have not to forget that. That is said.
Yeah. Nice. And so what are some like habits that they taught you guys, like eating habits and things to eat and how to keep your body healthy?
Yeah, you have to. Honestly, I will tell you about me. I'm trying to eat well during the week, but after the game in general, I think in all the teams you you can eat what you want, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe pizza or you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but he told me too, you have maybe it's easy to say, but drinking water, bro, it's easy, yeah, to get to bottle and drink. But you have to drink a lot of water for your muscle.
Yeah.
Because if you wanna be good on the field, you have to be your body. You have to be 100%.
Really good. Yeah.
Really good. So yeah.
Nice. So moving to Italy now.
Yeah.
A different culture.
Totally
Everything's different, right?
Yeah, totally different.
Explain that to me, man. How was that?
Honestly, if I will tell you Italy, Italy is totally different than France. For example, Italy is a France, but maybe 20 years before. So, you know, in France, when you are going in France, for example, all the road, all the building are new. In Italy, all the things are old, especially the stadium.
Yeah.
I don't know if you even watch Serie A.
Yeah.
Italy, you could see an old stadium.
Yeah.
So that's why my first impression. But after, it was my first season with a senior team.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was playing with maybe the players. They were maybe 28, 30 years old. So they were old. Me, I was only 18. You know, so it's different.
It's way different, right?
So they put a lot of pressure on you when you are training to keep pushing you.
Yeah.
But when you are playing with the player with the same age, it's different.
Yeah.
So I had to adapt myself. It was good. That's why I have no regret to
playing there. Yeah.
And after, it was a very good competition because the championship is stressful. You have to go in playoff because we were in Serie D. Serie D, it's 4th division. The president say at the beginning of the season, we wanna be on top of the league and move forward. So each game is so important. That's why you can feel more the pressure.
Yeah. Each game.
Each games. And after in Italy, the play, it was so different than France. For example, it was more tactically and more defending.
Yeah.
So that's why I think I didn't like that much. But me, I am a player that I love playing forward. In Italy, they say, you have to defend more. So maybe that's why as a player, I didn't like that much. But as a person, I learned Italian, for example. I learned Italian. So it's good to when you are going to France, and you are in a locker room with a lot of Italians.
Yeah.
It's hard, huh?
Yeah, it's hard.
It was hard, I swear. So
wait, were you the only French guy over there?
No, but one of Italians, one of the team, he was speaking French. So he helped me a lot, honestly. Thanks to him, I could stay with him and speak French. And when, for example, when I was at training and I didn't understand what the coach
was saying,
I could ask him. He helped me. So it was thanks to him. But if not,
bro, it's big language difference, right?
Language is different, Italian and French.
Wow. So, and where did you live over there when you went to?
I live in a house. The house was being
paid for by the club.
Yeah, for the club. So I lived there with 2 teammates, but with this guy that he taught
one of the
French.
guys that
So it was fun. It was totally different. We had a house in front of the beach. So it was so nice. So nice.
Yeah.
The lifestyle.
Do you see any difference in the playing style between the French style and the Italian style?
Yeah. 100%.
Talk to me about that.
For example, in Italy, like I said, it's more tactical and more defending. So normally, when you are playing in France, you can score a lot of goals. But in Italy, for example, if you score 1 goal, the game is over. If after maybe in the second half, maybe in a 60 minutes, you score a goal, you are winning 1-0. After the coach say, guys, back to back, and we stay. You are not playing, and me, I don't like. Me, I like playing. I like to take a risk.
Yeah.
So So it's totally different as is the
Different style.
yeah, different style.
And after Italy, you stayed there for how long? You said there 6 months.
I stayed 6 months. Honestly, I could stay. After I got an injury at my groin, so during how I was out for 2 months, and I could stay, but I had one proposition to play in my hometown next to Toulon.
Really?
So in the same division,
Mm-hmm.
and so I said, yeah,
You'll come back to
I will
France.
come back to
Yeah.
play to stay with my family because
Mhm.
you know at 13 years old I left to my house.
Yeah.
So
Come back.
after maybe 8 season I wanna come back and stay with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I came back to Hier FC,
Mm-hmm.
and I played as with the first team as well,
Nice.
and I played around 10 12 games,
Mm-hmm.
and the French Cup too I played.
Oh, nice.
And but after in March we were in COVID with the pandemic, so all the championship were stopping. So it was bad,
Yeah.
honestly,
Mm-hmm.
because at this time we didn't know what's going with the COVID. You know?
Yeah.
So we stopped the championship, and I said, yeah, okay, I can stay, but my coach said, yeah, I wanna keep you in the team,
Mm-hmm.
but about extra, some money, some stuff.
Yeah.
So I said, maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
And at this time, I got an agent, and he talked me about the college lifestyle in
Mhm.
US,
Yeah.
with soccer, with to playing for season,
Yeah.
all this stuff. And I said, yeah, why not?
Yeah. why
I'm
not?
open.
Yeah, I'm open.
I'm
to
open
it. Yeah.
to hear, and after I send my my CV,
Your video.
my videos,
Yeah.
my highlights, and after 3 days, my coach Emmett, texts me to get a call with me to
Mhm.
talk about
Coming up.
yeah, maybe to talk about Stetson.
Yeah.
I say, okay, why not? And when he told me, yeah, we are in first division, NCAA, Florida, I say, oh, it's good.
Yeah. Nice.
So with a full scholarship,
Mm-hmm.
I say, yeah, why not? And after I talk with my parents, and after, maybe 2 or 3 days, I say, okay. So in May 2020, I say, okay, to join Stetson.
And what are some? So did you have any other offers, or
Honestly, it was different because at this period of COVID, a lot of university
they didn't want?
wanted to recruit new players.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
When Stetson came to me and say, yeah, full scholarship, first division, and Florida, I say,
That's it. That's all I wanted to hear.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Only no more,
Yeah. No more. Yeah.
So I say, yeah, I wanna come, but it was so difficult, bro, with COVID, with restriction,
Yeah.
with a mask. I got my visa late, so it was hard. It was not
Yeah.
good to, for example, if I came right now, it was so much better.
Yeah. Way better. Yeah.
Way better.
Easy and easier too.
Easier to.
What's the difference between playing in Italy, playing in France, playing in Europe in general,
Yeah.
and then coming up to the US?
Firstly, I think the sports in general, the sports in US is totally different.
Mm.
For example, here I will talk about college, but for example, in MLS or NFL, NBA,
Mhm.
you have conference games. So you have two conferences.
Yeah.
You are playing the West conference and the East conference. Maybe a lot of games you have to get a flight. So it's different.
It's
you have the
different, yeah.
playoff too.
Mm-hmm.
And in Europe we have not this kind of championship.
Yeah.
So firstly it was different at this thing, and after in college you play only the fall season. So when I arrived, I was playing till August to June,
Mhm.
or no, May, and here they say August to November. So I think and you play each 2-3 days.
Yeah.
So the beginning, it was hard.
Mhm.
Just to adapt, But yeah, I think it's the most important.
What are some things you like about playing in for Stetson?
For Stetson, that one thing that I like is, for example, in the locker room, when you see the locker, you see the localization of the people. And when I arrived, I saw one player from Brazil, one from Japan, one from Sweden, Germany, you're from France, a lot of American, and I say, wow,
It's a lot of different
culture, and I want to know of each other,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was very good. And so you are in a local room with a lot of people from the another cultures,
Mm-hmm.
and you are talking in the same language, English.
Yep.
So it was very, very good to grow up as a person. Firstly, after as player, I learned a lot because I didn't play each three days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here you can play on a Wednesday. You have another game on Saturday.
On Saturday, yeah.
So it's different. So you have to adapt about that. But yeah, it was one of the best things that I remember when I arrived. It's that see a different people from another country.
Yeah. And what about the challenges, like the hard times playing up here compared to playing in Europe?
I think the most the thing that it's hard is to adapt to play each 2 times a week.
Yeah, it's a lot of games, right?
Yeah, a lot of games. After the difference, it's, for example, you can sub in and sub out when you want.
Yeah.
So
it's way different.
Yeah, it's way really different, bro.
Yeah.
So and after, you cannot compare with Europe. Honestly, you cannot compare. Not as a level, but the type of games.
Yeah, the culture, everything's different.
The culture is totally different.
Yeah.
But I saw a lot of good players in US. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I will not lie. But when my friends say, "Hey, how is this championship for about France?"
Yeah.
I say, "Bro, I cannot compare. It's totally different. You have to come to watch a game,
Mm-hmm. And then you'll know.
And then you're gonna see."
Yeah. Wow, man. And so do you prefer getting subbed in and out, the whole sub in and out thing here, or playing only 3 subs in?
3 subs in.
Do you like it? Why do you like it better than?
But for example, when I will play,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm on the field, and after maybe 70 minutes, the coach say, "Yeah, Max, you have to sub out." I play 70 minutes.
You're good. Yeah.
I'm good. It's over, and I know it's done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm come back on the bench. I'm gonna stay sit,
Mm-hmm.
and I will wait the end of the game.
Yeah.
But if you are playing here, maybe after 35 minutes, the coach say, "Hey Max, you have to sub out."
Mm-hmm.
You sub up, you stay sit, you have the half, and after he say, "Yo, you have to come back on the field." So
momentum is you stop and then you have to get back.
Stop. You have to get back. You have to stay focused on the game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's totally different, and I prefer
different one.
Yeah.
How is it balancing? Because up here is way different than in France, where school is way more serious here.
Yeah. Here I know you have to be a good player
and in school
and a good student as well.
Yeah.
So at the beginning it was hard for me because I couldn't speak English very well when I arrived, honestly.
Yeah.
And I think right now it's better.
Mm-hmm.
But at the beginning it was hard to listen in class and to understand the professors, what he is saying.
Yeah.
So my first semester was hard in the school spot. But after
you adapted.
Yeah, I adapted. I got the tutorings too.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, I have to work, and I was studying every day.
Yeah.
And after, I got a good grade.
Nice. So what are you studying here?
I'm studying international business.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I like business. That I told you. I got a degree in marketing in France. Mm-hmm. So it's the same, almost the same business. And
you're gonna have 2.
Yeah.
Better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. So hopefully, you make it to where you want to go in soccer. But just if it doesn't happen, what do you see yourself doing after?
Honestly, I'm only think about my success in football.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I will try honestly to get my coach diplomat.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I wanna stay in soccer side. Because since my 6 years old, I start in this way, and I think I'm gonna stay in this way. Honestly, yeah. Because maybe if you met me maybe 2 years ago, I will say no.
Yeah.
After my career, I'm gonna stop. But why now? Especially after my injury and my surgery, I know that what is a football for me.
Yeah.
So why not? I think I'm gonna stay in this way.
You're staying this way.
Yeah, this way.
So what are some like highlights or moments you liked playing for Stetson? Some games, maybe.
My best memory, it was in Nashville. Yeah, we played against Lipscomb last fall, and I remember we were winning 1-0, and after in the second half we conceded 2 goals. And maybe 5 minutes before the end of the game, Oliver scored a goal. So 2-2. We went in overtime, and we scored in overtime, and I assist the goal.
Oh, you assist the goal?
Yeah, I assist the goal. So, we lost our first game of conference at home against Liberty 2-1. So we had to win to begin the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
So, as a tournament. So, when we scored this goal, this field was amazing.
Amazing, right?
Amazing, bro.
Yeah. Nice.
Amazing.
Wow. And what about like a memory, like a really challenging memory?
When it was not good?
Yeah.
Honestly, my first spring season against Jacksonville, we lost in quarterfinal of Ascent Championship. We lost 3-0 there. It was a huge game, and it was hard, because especially when it's your first season, you wanna be good, Yeah, you wanna doing good things because
impress the coach.
Because of the coach, he recruit you, so you wanna improve. So yeah, it was my bad moment.
Yeah. And you said you had a really bad injury.
Yeah, after the fall season last fall, I came back to France for winter break, and I was in Nuki, and I was training with my personal trainer to stay fit, during winter break, and I went in landscape to some cutting, and I fell, and I tore my ACL.
No.
Yeah, bro. So.
Man.
Honestly, it was my first big injury. Big injury.
Yeah.
Honestly, at the beginning, I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I said no, it's impossible because ACL. When you are a soccer player, this kind of
it's bad.
Injury, I think it's the worst. One of the worst. So I tore my ACL this day, and because I felt something at my knee, but at the beginning, I was warm, so I say, okay, maybe it's nothing.
Yeah.
But after 10 minutes, I got a bomber at my knee, around my knee.
Yeah.
And I said, it's
bad,
it's
right?
bad, bro. So I went to the hospital, I got MRI and everything, and they say, you tore your ACL, so you're gonna get surgery. Honestly, I crying, bro. I was crying.
Yeah, bro.
Because I say, okay, I'm gonna stop football for a moment, for a long time. So I say, how I'm gonna say to my coach?
What happened?
What happened? So I was thinking about a lot of things. But after 10 minutes, that's why I said before, my father helped me a lot in my career. He called me and he said, hey, Max, now it happened. You have to keep moving. Yeah. Looking forward. You're gonna get surgery. You're gonna get a good rehab, and you're gonna play back, and you're gonna play pro.
Yep.
Yeah, and thanks to him, after 10 minutes, I say, Max, it's a life. It's happened. Sometimes in the life, you have to get the bad moments to
really grow.
To regrow.
Yeah.
So I got my surgery in January. And after I stayed in France the spring, so I followed the class online.
Oh, okay.
Classes online.
Yeah.
And I stayed there to get a good rehab.
Good recovery.
Because in France we have a lot of good doctors and physio, and I'm French too, because it was easier to stay there. And I did all my rehab there. I went in a big center in the south of France for athletes.
Yeah.
I stayed 3 weeks there, so I work every single day to restart to run, because you have to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And after I came back in August, and after 1 month with my trainer, I came back on the field and I will play.
And then you're playing now, right?
Yeah.
So what are some things you hope to accomplish for this season?
This season, honestly, I really I wanna help the team and the new players, because a lot of good players left the team. So we have a lot of new players. So I wanna help them.
Yeah.
To begin a better players.
Yeah.
And maybe to help the team, and when the coach is gonna ask me to play.
Yeah.
And win a lot of games. Yeah. Because I know, for example, I know I will start to play 2 weeks ago. So I'm not 100%. I need the time to get back at my best.
Yeah.
It's normal after a long time.
Yeah, after a long time.
So that's why now I'm gonna play some minutes, and when I am on the field, I'm trying to do my best to play my teammates.
Yeah.
To help my teammates, and I am.
And then get back up there.
Get back. And if I am on the bench, and I am the first fans of my team. So tomorrow we have a huge game of conference
against UNF. Yeah.
So we won the first game, and if we wanna stay in a good spot, we have to win tomorrow.
Nice.
Hopefully win something. I really wanna win something with Stetson.
Yeah.
So
I think you guys could win ASUN, bro. I win.
Hopefully, last year we were close.
You're really close.
So close, because
bro.
Honestly, on the paper, we had one of the best team of the country. Honestly, because we had our starting 11 was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, and we play this semi-final at Lipscomb. We lost 4-0, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But the first half,
it was 0-0, bro. It was a good game. You were playing really good.
It was a good game. We touched the crossbar, the first post.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of game if you not score.
If you don't score, man, you can play good, but you gotta score.
You have to score.
Yeah.
So after we get a red card.
Yeah.
So with 1 man down, it's difficult against the good team.
Now.
So that's why we are back this year, and we wanna.
Ready?
Yeah, we are ready.
Yeah. Now, one of your best friends up here, Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson.
Nelson, bro. He's gone, man. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I'm so proud of him, and I know I was talking with him yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and during the summer when I was in France, he sent me a lot of message about my surgery too. So we are still in contact. I think Nelson is a very good player. He's still young, so he got a contact to get to stay in Portugal, in this country, to play professional. So for me, it's the best decision.
Perfect. Yeah.
It was the best decision. Even if one day I have a contract or something like this, or I don't know, maybe some teammates in my team, I would say, go. You have to leave.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one chance in your life, So honestly, I'm so proud of him, even if I miss my friend too.
Yeah, you miss your friend. Well, so why do you think you and Nelson clicked so much? So you guys grew so close?
I don't know, maybe because a lot of people say that we are cousins. I don't know.
You guys do look related.
Yeah,
you guys
we look this. Maybe because we like the same things, and maybe that's why. Because I met Nelson before he's arrived in USA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because on Instagram, I knew that he was going to Stetson, because he sent me a message to know how the people is going, or how is the football here.
Yeah.
And after when he arrived, he was like my little brother,
Yeah.
So I stay a lot of time with him, and so sometimes like
you just click. You just click.
Even with Tom, bro.
Yeah, Tom. I love Tom, man.
And you know what? I will tell you a story.
Yeah.
Tom and I, we were in a French academy together.
Together?
Yeah, together.
Really?
In France. When we were between 14 and 15 years old, we were in French academy. And I remember we stayed 1 year together. And I swear I didn't talk with him. Because I don't know why. In him too, he could say, yeah, I don't know. He
You know
doesn't
why?
know.
Yeah.
We didn't talk. Maybe, just hi, or but we didn't stay together. And when I knew he was going to Stetson with me, I say, yeah, he's good, but I don't know this guy.
You guys never talked.
Yeah, and why now? I can tell you he's one of my best friends.
Really?
Yeah, I saw him during the summer, so we are living together in the same dorm. So yeah, Tom is a very good guy, and he helped me a lot he's pushing me.
Yeah, pushing
and
you.
Me too, as well for him. So yeah, I was very lucky to join Stetson with him.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
Even when you are going in another country, sometimes it's important to have a friend.
Have a friend,
and especially when he's going to coming to France.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah.
Yeah. So what are some advice that you would like to give the people if that want to play GoPro or
Honestly, one advice is to keep enjoying, because the most important, I think, when you start this job, it's for having fun, because you love to watch, I think, football, and you love the play.
Yeah.
And honestly, that I say, that if I can say something, is to stay serious. I know when you are growing up and you are around 18, you wanna, for example, going out, you have a lot of things around you. But if you really wanna go to pro, you have to stay focused. Stay focused.
Be consistent.
Yeah. Assistant, and two, working as well on your home. So yeah, that's my advice. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I thank you so much for coming on the podcast, man.
Thank you.
First episode of season 2, man. I'm glad it's you.
Yeah.
Tell me your story. I'm really rooting for you, man. I really think you could. I saw you play, last year fall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this guy's good. And you were running up and down. I'm like,
thank you, bro.
You're good, bro. So I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna be looking at you this season. Hopefully, you get something out of it, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, and thank you too for your invitation. I was so happy to talk.
Yeah.
And let's see the season.
Let's see how the season goes. Yeah. Well, the podcast is now going to be on Spotify, Apple Music too, including YouTube. So stay tuned for that. And
thank you. Thank you, guys.